Hello everybody, I'm here with a Singer Patchwork. It is model number 7285Q. The lady said that she couldn't figure out what's wrong with the sewing machine. She said it wasn't working properly. Found out the uptake lever was undone. It somehow came loose or whatever, and the it's like a little clip that's supposed to be holding it on to the bar came off. I could not find a clip, and she said she didn't know, and so I thought, well, I can use a crimp clip. It's one of those kind that slides on and hooks it on and holds it there, and it'll never let it come off. So I got it fixed, and now the machine is running. I got it to do all kinds of cool patterns, and she thought it was more of an issue down here, but actually when this comes undone, it pulls it out, and then it looks like it's running, but if your uptake is not coming up right here, that means that you have one that's gotten broken. So I went in there and looked at it and said, well, that's not good. So we popped it back on, and then I needed a crimping, some kind of crimping, it's like a C-clamp. Oh, here, let me show you. I have this, I have them, but mine are all too big. See, I knew I put them here somewhere. Okay, here. These are the kind of hook, look, like little clips you need. Well, her clip had to be so much smaller. I didn't have anything small enough. So all I had was these sizes. So that's not going to work. So I went with something that was round that had four sides that are like, they kind of clip on. So actually it worked. So I didn't know what else would work. And I didn't want to download another Singer service manual. Those things are so thick, about 400 pages. So we didn't want to go there. I figured something simple I could probably fix. So I got it working. Let's see, tell you a little bit more about it. Let's see. This is like a speed control. This is your reverse. If you're not going to use a presser foot type thing, you can actually control your position of your sewing machine and to start and go with it if you decide you want to go that direction. I prefer a foot pedal. I'm kind of like old school. I like foot pedals. Let's see. This is all the cool patterns and lots of cool little patterns here. Everything is controlled by up and down. Well, there's no down. It's up, and you can move different things that you want to do on it all through here. Shows you that. She has a little pull-out thing here. This is her little extra table, and all her little goodies are inside there like that. Let's see. Let me put this back on. Slide this back on here like this. Over this little guy. Right back into there. This is a top feed. It feeds from the top. Or the way you're supposed to put the bobbin in. Remember, you hold the bobbin this way and having it rolling off this way. That's the correct way when you drop it in, because these are called drop-ins. And then you pull your thread this way, and then over, and then back. That's how you lock that in there. Okay. Let's see what else. This has a threader on it, where you can thread it. I don't really like them. They make me go crazy. I just can't seem to... I don't know. It's because I'm kind of going blind again, and they said I need to get my eyes shocked to get rid of the scar tissue. So I don't know all that about that. So we're going to find out that in the beginning of March. So we'll find out what we're going to do. Anyway, this little lever here, right there, this little lever, is the lever that you can make your different buttonholes right through here. But you need this little lever and the special little foot that goes on there to make the buttonholes exactly the way you want them. Let's see what else we got. This is your uptake. This is your basic tension. Let's see what else we got here. Reverse. Yeah, I told you about reverse. This is your bobbin rewinder. This one you don't have to do anything in here. All you do is you thread it here, and you put it like back this way here. Let's thread it here, then come this way, around it back this way. Put your bobbin in here and click it. This machine automatically goes to this weird 00 flashing thing, and it'll fill it for you when you push the button. Or you can disconnect this thing and then push it over, and it should rewind, because it's a lot like my brother. Okay, we can thread this one. This is an old spool, so you always want to thread it from the back. And you want to bring it through this little hole. It has these little arrows that tells you what to do. Bring it down this way. Make sure before you even go into this spot is to make sure your foot is in the highest position. It opens the chambers down in there, and I can't show you the chambers because it's all hidden. So you come down through here, and it goes down in there. Watch the arrows. Bring yourself back up. Goes around the uptake so that you can hook it into your uptake. Comes back down here into, there's like a little hookup right there, and then into your needle. So when you're ready to sew, you drop it down. Okay? To turn on this one, you got to come over here, and there's a turn on button right here. Well, look, it didn't come on. It's because I have a surge control on it. Because when I'm working with people's sewing machines and I don't want them to get hurt, I put them on a surger control, you know, one of the surge controls in case electricity goes off, it doesn't zap the computerized sewing machine. It's a nice thing to have. It's like one of these kind of things right here. It's nice to have so you don't ruin your computerized sewing machine. A lot of people think, well, I never knew that. Now you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, 2 zeros. 2 zeros means, and I can't see it because I got no eyes, means a straight stitch, okay? You can change the position of your needle, which I don't plan on doing because it's basically in the center. And we're just going to do basic stitching. I've already played with it with all these other stitches. I gotta get my foot on the foot pedal, and we're going to listen to how it sounds. Now with these lights, it's hard to see it sewing because of the LVE lights. They're very, very bright. To reverse it, you want to push this button here. And it looks like it's going to reverse, but when it starts, it'll reverse. And then go forward. See, and it gives you that one stitch. Alright, let's go around here and look at this. This is the stitching it's doing right here. It's really sewing on, what do you call it? On knit. And then I did sew it on denim, so it does work on denim. I don't know if you guys can see all of it. I don't think you can see the stitching. Anyway, because I'm using the wrong kind of thread to even see it. I'll do one thing here for you. Let's go over here to, let's see, 03. I don't know if you guys can see that. 03, it's a zigzag. So we go up here, we hit 1, 2, 3. And I want to make it more extended so you can see it working. Oh, that's all. It only goes 3.0. 3.0. That's it. Okay, so let's listen. Let's watch this one. So you can see. Hopefully you can see. I'm not sure if you can see this or not, but we're going to try it. There you go. It's sewing really nice. Okay, let's stop it right there because if we don't want to go through the whole thing, we're just going to show you. There's her stitching. Turning it over. Yep, stitching fine on that side. Why I always turn it over so you guys can see it. You can see it's stitching fine. If it wasn't stitching fine, it would be pulling full, and then you would have to change the tension. It does have an auto tension, but it doesn't work for all the material. I think it's mostly a quilting material. It kind of pushes down a little bit harder if you do it on auto. Sometimes can mess up your stitching if you just want to do some basic stitching. Anyway, let's go back to, and you have to keep hitting this thing. See how you go here? Keep hitting it until it says 0. Oops, one more. And then we're back to straight stitch. So I'm going to, you know, probably going to let her machine set it up. So when she comes picks it up, hopefully tomorrow, if I can get a hold of her. I don't know where she's at. All right. And then this thing won't stay down. When you travel, you can manually put it down to make sure she don't break the hub. The hub is more expensive to try to fix because then you have to try to find the exact same length of that hub to be able to even fix it, if you can even find half the parts, and sometimes you can't. Anyway, I wonder how many people have a sewing machine like this. I'd love to hear from you, where maybe somebody bought it for you, or someone maybe, you know, maybe you got it from an inheritance. Somebody, you know, I hate to say it, passed away. I hate when that happens. But, you know, if you learn how to sew and it gets passed down to you, it's really awesome. And And she gave me a book. I really didn't have to read it. I actually seen this machine before and never videotaped it because the lady brought it to me. That's the one that was really funky because when she told me what she did to it, I said, what? She said, I ran over my sewing machine. I don't think you could fix it. And I looked at it like, when she brought it to me, and I said, I don't think I can fix that. And she said, really? Well, tear it apart, use the parts off of it, and maybe you can help someone else. Which kind of helped me because I went to the old sewing machine that looked like someone ran over it. And that's where I found that part to fix it. So, it worked out really great. I hope this lady gets a lot of use out of her sewing machine. I'm very happy that I actually got it fixed for her. I got another one coming up here shortly, so hopefully you guys, get a little bit out of the sewing machine. It's one of those easy ones to run. Just so you know, when you set your sewing machine behind your car, don't forget about it. Make sure you put it in your car. I usually put it in the back seat on the floor, laying on its backside here, to make sure it doesn't get hurt. Like, to slide around, it won't hurt anything, but having it stand up and it's smacking on the things can break things on these machines. Or put it in a case and not worry about it so much. I think it came with a soft case. I would recommend a hard case if you're going to do a lot of traveling. If you're going to one point to another, soft cases are okay. You can always wrap it up in a blanket or lay it on the back side of it so it doesn't get hurt. But overall, this sewing machine works really well, and I'm very happy, and hopefully she'll get a lot out of the sewing machine. Have a blessed day, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't done it yet. Make sure you hit the like button. I need to see as many likes if you like the video. It helps my channel a whole lot, so help me out. Give me a like. Okay, bye-bye.